Okay, so now we're going to learn how to fold a surgical gown here. Now, this is a gown that's already pre-folded up, so this is what it's going to look like at the end, nice and folded up like so that we can then wrap it in our packs. So the whole point of why we wrap it this way is so that it makes it easier for the doctor or ourselves to put on this gown if we're going to sterilely scrub into surgery. So you'll see these little ties that are up here at the top of the gown. This is what the doctor or yourself is going to hold on to. We're going to grab these ties and I'm going to lift this gown up. Now, as you can see, the armpits are away and facing away from me. That means that I have the gown backwards. So not to worry, these little ties, I can seriously just switch them right over and now I'm good to go without losing any sterility or touching any non-sterile items with my gown. Then from here, I can put it on and glove. But today we're gonna fold. So how we're going to fold is I'll use a nice big table like so, and I'm going to drape my gown over the table like the table's wearing the gown. So you'll see the sleeves are right up front as if this table is putting on this gown. That's how I want it to be. So I'll kind of straighten it out first. Again, it's really good to be nice and even, get all those wrinkles and lines out. The first fold that I'm going to do is I'm going to take these sleeves here and I'm going to cross them over the center. And I like to switch, I'll walk to the other side of the table rather than just reaching over because I can just get a nicer, cleaner fold while doing this. So again, I crisscross both sleeves over. Then the next fold that I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the top of the gown and the bottom, and I'm going to fold this gown in over and in half. Now, how I know I'm folding it in half is there's a seam that runs all the way down the side of the gown and up to the armpit. So what I need to do to get this nice and straight, I'm gonna hold the tab that's down here at the end of the seam, and I'm also going to grab onto the armpit up here. I wanna make sure that I grab where the seam meets the armpit. So I'm gonna grab here, grab at the end, and I'll kind of pull and shake it out. You can see I pulled that armpit out really nice up here, so the doctor, when they open up this gown, will see the armpit and they'll know where to go. So I'll just smooth this guy out, and then I'm gonna do it exact same on the other side. So I'm going to grab the top of my gown and the bottom of my gown, fold it up and over in half. Then same thing, you see this seam that's running all the way down the side, that's your middle marker. So I'm gonna grab the end, grab up here at the armpit, kind of pull and shake it out. And then I can adjust my fold here, smooth all this out. These ties, you can just tuck them under. And again, I'll adjust my armpits, everything up here. So this is what your gown should look like if you've successfully folded it in half and the armpits are pulled out. That's very, very important. Now the next step that I'm gonna do, it's gonna start to look similar to your towel fold. I'm gonna take my gown here and fold it in half. Again, smoothing it out nice again. Then I'm gonna take the top half of my gown and fold it backwards. Then I'm going to grab this gown and put the half that's not folded, I'm gonna fold it underneath, just like what we did with that towel to get that nice accordion fold. Again, I wanna make sure to pull these armpits out, make sure that they're really nice and visible. Then I'm gonna accordion style it up. So I'll start at the bottom and I'll go over and under, over, under, over, under until my last fold up top here. And with these ties, you do want to make sure to kind of tuck them in, keep them a little bit nicer, but you do want them to be visible. Your top fold may be a little uneven and that's okay. Your towel is going to go right on top of this and then we will be putting it into our gown and towel pack. So that is how you fold a surgical gown.